Good morning, everybody. Welcome back from spring break. Everybody has a smile, right? Hopefully we'll still have that smile on Friday. But first of all, on behalf of all the students and staff at Weslaco High School, wanted to say thank you to all of you all for being here. I know each and every one of you, starting from our parents to our volunteers and also all our central office staff and Mr. Gonzalez, I know y'all have a very, very busy schedule, and it means a lot to our students and to myself to see you all here and share this event with us. Before I go on and talk a little bit about what we're doing, I'd like to go ahead and pass over the mic to our school board member, Mr. Adrian Gonzalez.
Well, good morning, everybody. Like Ms. Morales said, when I walked down the hall, I saw everybody with smiles on their faces and stuff. I goes, well, they want to come back to work after being off for a week. And like myself, I was like, all right, kids, go back to school. But I'm excited, and I wanted to come out here and see what is going on, because, our transition to the 21st century is something that we're doing, and I want to be able to come and see it for myself. I speak in part of the board. I know a couple of the board members wanted to come, but they're with their work schedule, and probably they're going back to spring break or back to work themselves, that they're catching up on a lot of work. But I think it's important that we come out here and we see what's going on with our facilities, just because it's really easy to sit on that board and just say a, yay, and nay, but we don't know what's actually out there, and we don't know what's actually getting utilized, and what we as a board need to do to better improve our campuses. So that's why I'm here, to see what's going on, to see the improvement, to see our technology, to see how it works, and to see how us as a board can go out there and look for more money to give to not just Weslaco High School, but all our campuses. With our parents getting involved and the resources they have to, that they can utilize here, is something awesome. And I'm just here, and I want to support all our administration for putting this together and for doing, continue working and continue helping our kids and our parents as well to become 21st century learners. So I'm just here, and like you guys, I want to see what's going on, and whatever we can do as a board to make our ISD the best ISD, like I've said before, I'm here and I'm in full support. I'm in full support of, and I just think it's awesome. I just walked briefly in there and I just saw these computers. I think it's awesome. I think it's great. And I just think that, our kids are going to utilize them, and our kids are so fortunate enough to have all this stuff, So, guys, once again, administration, Ms. Morales, and everybody that's involved in this, congratulations, and continue the success that has been going on, and let's continue making Weslaco ISD the top district. And whatever myself and the board can do, we're here for you guys.
Welcome, everybody, from spring break. It was a restful spring break, and definitely something we need during spring when everything is getting really intense. And what a better way to start off this last section, or this last leg of the school year, than by having this ribbon cutting on the Mega Lab. This is definitely 21st century. Here in Weslaco, what we believe in is that it takes a village to raise a child. So for our students, we want the whole village, we want the whole community to be involved. We have a student advisory committee, we have a parent advisory committee, we have a faculty advisory committee. We want input from everyone. We also have started working on a partnership with the small business community, where we brought in the small businesses, and we're making them partners in the education of our students. These are all the things that we're doing because, again, we want to make sure that everybody's involved. Our kids come to school and they're here with us for 8 hours a day. But where do they go after they leave our schools? They go home, they go out into the community. So what we want is the community to be saying the same thing that we're saying, and that is that we are empowering 21st century learners. But as I said, it takes a community. And here at Weslaco High School, we have one such component by the ribbon cutting that we have today for the Mega Lab. It's definitely 21st century. We're having a place for parents to come in. Students can come in here as well. And then, of course, that's going to help strengthen the knowledge base that our parents have, that our community has, so that they can help our students to become better. Now, I know Mr. Gonzalez just a brief moment ago mentioned that we want to continue making WISD one of the best communities. Well, you know what? We are at the top. Now we just have to maintain that championship, because you know what? We are a district of champions. It's just in our nature to be the top the best and the only one. And we will continue to strive to maintain that. The only way that this is possible is if we have administration that believes in our vision of making every single student successful. And we will. Every single one of our students that comes through Weslaco ISD will be a success for their entire life until the day they decide to retire. But the only way that that's going to happen is if administration believes it, parents believe it, the community believes it, but most important, we need 7 people to believe in us, because we definitely need their support, and that's our school board members. As Mr. Gonzalez mentioned, they want to be involved, they want to know what's going on because they believe in our students, and they want to help make them the success that they are destined to become. Our students at Weslaco ISD are the future leaders of this world, and they will change the world and make it a better place. And I know for a fact that I'm still going to be around to see one of those students be inaugurated as a president of the United States. Whether it's a young man or a young lady, I don't know, because the way things are going. But either way, I am definitely sure that someday I'll be there and watch it on TV. I don't think I'll be there present, but on TV, and watch one of our students be inaugurated as president of the United States. All 21st century. But again, accolades to the administration at Weslaco High School for going to this step and getting us here. And we are continuing that because we want to do this district-wide. So again, congratulations, Ms. Morales and your administration and your staff for having the foresight to bring this lab and make it available to our parents, our students, and the community at large.
Welcome to our first Parent Engagement Center. We're so proud today to have this inauguration, this ribbon cutting, and thanks to Ms. Morales, to John Calvillo, our parent specialist. We're very proud because we are now going to have the connectiveness with family and students at this center. We're bringing 21st century to our district and forming an engagement center. So we're very proud and very happy that we're doing the transition from middle school to high school, and then from 9th to 10th to each 8th grade level, that we want our families to be connected here with the education that our district says every child will be successful long term. And so we want parents not to be left behind. No child left behind, no parent will be left behind. And we are producing and engaging parents and families. All of our populations will be engaged here, whether it's Gear Up or it's the migrant program or federal Title I programs. All our bilingual children, everyone will be engaged, will be involved, and successfully engaged at the center with the guidance of the staff and the teachers and parents as well. They will now become parents as teachers. And so we're very proud. Thank you, Dr. Alejandro, our school board members, our executive directors, our title programs. We thank everyone, and especially students and parents, for participating and engaging in this awesome program, which we are now establishing, making ground, and establishing the connectiveness and the partnership with the community and with the families. Again, thank you, welcome, and let's do the ribbon cutting.
Before we begin the ribbon cutting, I want to just share a few words and some acknowledgments. First of all, first and foremost, I wanted to share with you all that this was Mr. Isidoro Nieto's vision. When we had the, 2 years ago, we got, I think all of us remember when we heard that all testing was going to go online. All testing, no matter what, we're going into that transition into STAR end of course, and it was going to be all online. And right away, Mr. Nieto with Bill Brewer got together and said, well, what are we going to do? And 2 years ago, they planted the seed for what you will see today. And so I want to say thank you to Mr. Nieto for that, and also to Dr. Alejandro for giving us administrators and everybody that works here at Weslaco High School that vision, being that leader that talks about the 21st century learning and how our students need to be engaged with it in order to be successful in the real world application. So thank you, Dr. Alejandro, and thank you to the school board for all their support. Obviously, there was some dollars put behind this, some remodeling with the technology pieces also. So I want to thank the school board for their support. And I wanted to acknowledge a couple of people that are here with me today that I'd like for them to join me at the ribbon cutting because they have been essential essential as far as going out and buying decorations for the Family Resource Center that you'll see here today, and then also working during the weekends and some of the evenings trying to get everything ready for today's event. So at this time, I would like to go ahead and we will do the Family Resource Center ribbon cutting first. And this, in a moment, you'll be able to tour it. Our Family Resource Center is made up of two pieces. The first piece is going to be a general office, an area where parents can come and have conferences. And then we also have created a Family Resource Center with a small computer lab where parents can come in and access and create Google accounts and communicate with the teachers electronically also. So at this time, I'd like for you all to give a round of applause to our parent specialist on campus, Mr. John Mark Calvillo. Okay, all right, so this is our Family Resource Center. And let's get the scissors to work. You got it. There we go, yay. Congratulations, you got your new office. And then at this time, we're gonna go and transition to the other door. And I'm gonna go ahead and let's get over here. This will be right here. This will be right here. And Dr. Alejandro and Mr. Gonzalez, if you'll come join us again, please. So then this area that we will go into, this is going to be our 21st century mega lab. And at the forefront, we have a small lab where we have for our parents to be able to get on some tablets and get some, not tablets, I'm sorry, notebooks, and get some information online and access if they don't have internet at home. And the person that's been behind getting all this started with our technology is our campus technology coordinator, and I'm going to ask him to join us, Mr. Bill Brewer. I'm going to cut it. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. So, Bill, if you'll just hold it there, and welcome to our 21st century mega lab. So once again, thank you everybody for taking time to join us. Feel free to go ahead and tour the facilities. We'll have both doors open, and we also have some refreshments for you all. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome you all here. This is the full 21st Century Mega Lab that we just finished getting installed. Thank you to your vision and your help. We have 60 stations available in here for students and parents, in addition to the other smaller lab for the parents. And what we've done is loaded all of the available software in the district that we own. So any particular program or any type of training that we would need to do with students or parents or teachers, they can come in here. Everything is available all the time.
What is this going to utilize? How are we going to utilize it with the students?
With our students, the one thing we're making sure is we're going to be having all of our testing in here, and then all of their trainings that they're doing for different various programs throughout the district. We have kids that are trying to get certified in Adobe so they can go out and get jobs right away as graphic designers online and stuff. They'll be able to test and get their certification from Adobe in here, and they'll be able to free them up in their classroom, for example.
Yeah.
We'll have a giant screen there with a projector from the ceiling, so they'll be able to do presentations in here. So if someone's coming in, for example, Garrett has a special speaker coming in or something like that, they can come in here and present in here. We don't have to shut down the library for the other classes that need to do research. We can have a presentation in here with our kids and still get that information to them, so that'd be helpful. Printer-wise, we went ahead and installed both black and white just for plain assignments, but also a full color laser. So if they have graphic type of things that they need to print out or turn in, then they'll be able to print those out here too. So they don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have a color printer here, only a black and white. But they can come, yes, morning, lunchtime, and late until the evening also. None of this equipment that's here, all these pipes and the power and these walls that's put in nicely instead of, I don't know if you notice, but we don't have to have strips and all that kind of other stuff.
Like all the drops.
All of that stuff was done by our carpeting staff, electrician staff, and technology staff at central office. Wiring, everything like that was done here. So this was a jazz band practice room just a few months ago. And it wasn't this color, and it didn't have these walls or dividers, tables, equipment, wiring, power, none of that was in here. In fact, there was only 2 outlets and they were right over there. So